Good day, everybody. I am Brandon Bishop. Welcome to the ASY TV Life. Yes, we are doing another list. Yes, we are doing another filler episode. Why? Because, plans had to change, and now instead of having all the content from a cool trip to Chicago, you get this. You get to join me on a stroll down memory lane. So today we are doing something a little different, something that we all love. We're doing the sugary treats, the cakes, the donuts, the sweet things, the sugary things. It's all gonna happen right now, right here. The ASY TV Life. I'm giving you my top 15 favorite desserts that we've had filming with ASY TV.
This is Brandon, and I have a pretty weird life. I mean, I'm a dad, I have a demanding cat, and I own ASY TV, a streaming television network that puts me on a never-ending road filming awesome people in awesome places all over the nation. So I'm inviting you to come along for the ride and see what it takes to run ASY TV. And I'm doing the van life thing while having fun, amazing, tasty, and weird adventures. Are you ready? It's the ASY TV Life.
Number 15. And some of these are not in, some of these could be different order, but I had to hurry up and make some content and make this list, and I'm sticking to it. I'm trying to set my phone up here. If you knew the setup that I'm using right now, you'd laugh at me. Number 15. This was very recent too. This was at Evilise sorry, I had a cat hair flying by or something. This is for the Evilise show. This is number 15. It's a pineapple upside down bread pudding. We got it at a restaurant in Tampa called Ulele. And I tell you what, it's warm with a little coconut ice cream on top. Oh yeah, this is bad. I'm already drooling thinking about them. We're on the first one and I'm just going into a sugar craving. Pineapple upside down bread pudding with coconut ice cream. I'm gaining weight right now. I don't know how, but I'm gaining weight right now. Number 14. For the Too Sweet show with Ayana Cruz, the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory's caramel apple. My favorite one, excuse me, there's cat hair everywhere. It's just like flying. I don't know where it comes from. I don't want to get it on my, that's why I don't bring caramel apples here, because it'd be covered in cat hair and it's inedible at that point. I'd still eat it, but anyways, Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory, caramel apple. My favorite one is the toffee one, which is just, and they cut it for you, and it's just, I'm trying to manifest it right now. Anyways, there was a really, really good caramel apple. It's the best caramel apple I've ever had in my life. They have like 40 different flavors of caramel apples, but that's my jam. And Ayana got to make a caramel apple. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun filming back then, 5 years ago with Ayana, and having her back now is just, thank you for coming back to ASY TV. Thank you. Number 13 is, it looks like it says Sex Moist, but it's not. It's, my eyes are blurry because it's really late. It's, oh wow, it's 1:30 in the morning and I'm doing this. What is my life right now? Number 13, Maids Creamery in Tampa, Florida. There's a lot of cool stuff in Tampa. I'm starting to realize that. All these lists always point me back to Tampa. Maids, interesting story. We weren't sure we were even going to get to film there because I set it up like I always do. I call, I make sure everything's right and it's perfect, and this is our time, and this is our date, and this is our, and then my nose is, I'm not picking my nose, I promise, and I don't do cocaine. I promise you, I've never done it in my life. Nothing goes up my nose except for my finger once in a while when no one's looking. I'm trying to make this unappetizing because I'm sugar craving like crazy right now. Anyway, Maids Creamery, they brought out some of the best ice cream confections. You'll see it in the clips because it was so good. And all of us, her mom, Ayana Cruz, and her brother, Damon Cruz, and Ayana Cruz, and myself, we're all just digging into these, like just, it was a lot of sugar in a very short amount of time. Number 12, Ricky, from that Vegas show. Love me some Ricky. This is really a simple stop, But we stopped at this little s'mores stand outside of the Hershey chocolate store on the Vegas Strip. And it's her show. She's eating it, and she's yum, 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 yum. And I'm like, hey, could I perhaps try that? And it was like, it wasn't chocolate. It was a Hershey bar, but I think it was a caramel Hershey bar or a butterscotch Hershey bar or something like that, with a big marshmallow brick and the graham crackers, and they run it through this little conveyor belt. And it was I am a s'mores whores. Okay, I love s'mores, and this was the best s'more I've ever had in my life. So I had to make the list. When I was making this list, I kind of put it together quickly. I kept thinking about it, just like, yeah, that's going on the list. So. Number 11, we're sticking with Ricky. We were at Meow Wolf, Area 15, which is in Vegas, for that Vegas show. We're filming. We did 2 episodes there. We did the Omega Mart Meow Wolf, and then we did the rest of Area 15, which is restaurants and cool stuff, shops and all these fun things. It's even better now than when we filmed it. But they had a restaurant called The Beast, and I love The Beast. The food, the birria tacos and consomme, fantastic. Changed my taco life. But when we filmed there for that Vegas show, they brought out a dessert dish, and you're just gonna have to see it to believe it. It had everything on it. I'm struggling to remember all the things because they kind of blurred together. They were all so good. Everything from chocolate covered cherries to cookies to just all these weird confection dessert items. We both sat there just like, what? We devoured it. For New York Ham with Eddie Finocchiaro, we're at the San Gennaro Feast, which is this huge outdoor festival of food. It's like in Little Italy town. It's everywhere you look. We ate so much, but I'll never forget, they had candied grapes. And if you want to move these around, these are in no particular order. This could be number 15 for all I know, but I literally only ate 1 grape, but it was candied grapes, and I'll never forget them because I was thinking, it doesn't sound good. It was just like grapes on a stick, like dipped in like sugary coating, like a caramel, or not a caramel, but like a candied coating, and it was red, and I was like, okay, whatever. But I tried one of them, and it was the best anything covered fruit that I think I've ever had in my life. It just pops, and the candy just melted, and you're just like, sweet, and then sweet of the grape, and then sweet of the sugar, and you're just like, more. This is number 9. Let me go to New York, same thing with Eddie, New York penis cakes. Yeah, you heard me. For New York Ham, the very first episode we did Katz's Deli, we did Jan Schimmel's Ganesha's, and we ended off that episode at a place called New York Penis Cakes. This awesome woman whose name is escaping me right now, Holly, is it? Something like that. Whatever, watch the episode. She was amazing, and she makes, for gags and gifts and things like that, cakes with giant penises on them. And we sat there and we made a cake with a giant penis on it, and it was fantastic. If you know Eddie, I'd have to say that's the perfect segment to do with Eddie. The dude's hilarious, he's amazing, there's cake involved. Perfect. Again, these are in no particular order. I should have put them in a better order because this would be way, way higher. Number 8, Voodoo Doughnut in Portland, Oregon. It's legendary. It's the most famous donut place in the world, bar none. There's another donut place that's really high on my list, but we didn't film there, so it's not on here. It's called Heavenly Donuts up in Olympia, Washington. They have the best fritters I've ever had in my life. I don't understand how a pineapple fritter could taste, and the blackberry fritters and the strawberry and even the apple fritters are just... So a shout out to Heavenly Donuts, but Voodoo Donuts is the king of all things donuts. And we got to film there. Legendary place with our cameras. We interviewed Cat Daddy, one of the coolest cats ever to walk the face of the earth and hand me donuts. He made a giant ASY TV logo donut that was just, this should be number 1, to be honest with you. And it was just one of the most cool experiences we've ever had. And it was a gnat. Why do I have gnats? I guess everybody has gnats, but you're not going to be a gnat for very much longer. He really loves the light. Oh, He is a gnat no more. He is not a gnat. Anyways, Voodoo Doughnut's awesome. But the one thing that they introduced me to, yes, they have the little voodoo guy with the pretzel in the heart and it bleeds strawberry. Yes, they invented the maple bacon donut. Yes, all of these things are true, but the best donut, and I promise you, if you go to that location or their other locations, they have one in Denver, I promise you the best one, the Vicious Hibiscus Donut. It's shaped, it's a round donut, it's pink, and it has chocolate fur on the top. It looks like a vagina. It's just what it is. They make dirty donuts and they're hilarious, and I love Voodoo Doughnut. I was worried that the Denver location wouldn't taste as good as the Portland location. It was just the same. It's like a lemonade donut. It is just, my ears are starting to ring because I want one now. Number 7, Salt Lake City, Utah, Bruges Waffles and Frites. Everything that they brought out for us was unbelievable. They brought all these different sausages, they brought all these different waffles, they brought out all these different French fries with Flemish stew on top, and it's just, I've gone there twice since, and I can't wait to go back. I love Bruges, B-R-U-G-E-S, Bruges Waffles and Frites in Salt Lake City. Unbelievable place, but the dessert that I'll never forget was the Waffle Monster. The Waffle Monster is beautiful. It is a giant sweet sugar and big chunks of cubes sugar and stuff in the waffle, and then they take big eyeballs made out of I don't remember if it was whipped cream or ice cream. I'm pretty sure it was ice cream. They have strawberry noses and a big cookie butter. Something was covered in cookie butter. Look at the pictures. I completely forgot, but the Waffle Monster was absolutely delicious. I ate every bite all 3 times that I've gone to Bruges, different locations. Love Bruges. Number 6, again, this could be number 1. These are not in order. I have to keep saying that because not putting this in the top 2 doesn't make sense. It's Winter Park, Florida, inside the East End Market. There's a little dessert place, and I just went there recently, called Gideons. Oh, I'm going to tell you this right now. You may not believe me, and I don't particularly care if you believe me on this because I know you're wrong if you're disagreeing. They are the hands down best chocolate chip cookie you'll ever have in your life. And if you disagree with me, you've never had Gideon's Bakery in Winter Park, Florida. It could be number 1. It's just number 6 on this list because I jotted these down. But drool, just drool all over. There's a puddle. I'm just drooling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reflecting about that cookie. When I went back, it was the same thing. First of all, they're the size of my head. Secondly, I don't know Steve was the guy I interviewed for that. I don't know what he does to them. They're just the perfect cookie. Number 5, this could be number 15. It's kind of a throwaway, but again, what are we doing here? Do we really want to work that hard on a top 15 desserts list? I guess I could have done a little bit. A lot of work's going into putting these clips and everything up and finding them in like endless computer files and all that stuff. So, oh, and then I just lost my light. This is kind of cool though. You're kidding me. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's why, because I'm running it on battery and it's not plugged in. Okay, Brandon, I see what you did there. How are we going to do this? Okay, we're going to do it just like this because we're pretty close to the end. Number 5 is a throwaway. Randy's Donuts. It's an all vegan donut place. Yes, my nose is still itching. Amy Dumas from the UFO show, Lita, WWE Hall of Famer. She brought us there. She really wanted to film there, so we did. And they're good donuts. They're very good donuts. Randy's Donuts. I was vegan at the time too, so I appreciated that. So go there in Vegas, Las Vegas, another Las Vegas location. That place is full of sugar, man. Number 4. This place is again in St. Petersburg, Florida. Or is it Tampa or St. Petersburg? There's this little island, and it's like all these shops, and it's really awesome. And I was bummed that I didn't get a chance to explore that place a little more because we were in a hurry to get to the next location. But this place is called Bacon Babes, B-A-K-E, the big letter N, Babes. And we shot there with Evilise for the Evilise show. And these people were absolutely, they opened just for us, first of all, and that's really big to me. That's like, wow, thank you. you're taking time out of your day, so you're taking us seriously. So I'm definitely, when that show comes out, you're gonna see that I took you seriously as well. Such a cool place. They brought out so many cookies and they brought this big drink that looked like a Fiesta on top. It was crazy, just big, everything on this thing. So I love Bacon Babes. They have different locations around Tampa, and I will definitely be going back soon, I hope. Number 3, this one's funny. This was on the ASY TV Life, and I don't know how much footage I have of this, but it was, I was hanging out with Mike Bennett and the kids, Freddie Moon and Carver, to get Carver his haircut, and there's this little ice cream place, and I've been on a strict diet up until that point. I'm a big fan of gooey butter cake. I make it. They have good ones at like California Pizza Kitchen. They actually have like gooey butter cake on a stick at White Castle. And that's all really, it's everything gooey butter cake is good. You can make bad gooey butter cake, and gooey butter cake is good, but I've never seen it in ice cream form. I don't even know the name of this place. I know where it's at in Chicago, but I do not know the name of this location, and I feel bad about that because I'd love to give them a huge shout out. It's in a mall. It's in the outside part of a mall. It's across from a Build-A-Bear, whatever. It's they had gooey butter cake ice cream. And not only did I have a scoop of it and eat the entire scoop, we had to go back to that mall a couple days later, and I got another one. Number 2, the Buzzed Bowl Creamery in Cincinnati, Ohio. Wow! It's alcohol-infused ice cream, but it's so much more. We were filming Stuffed, the first episode of Stuffed, which is yet to come out on ASY TV at this point, with Renee Paquette, formerly Renee Young with WWE. First of all, this is where I first met her. I mean, we met backstage at Raw briefly here and there years before, but this is the first time we ever met in a business relationship and filming and everything. So it's the first segment we ever filmed. And what a cool place. They made so much good stuff for us. They let her make some things, and they had this cookie sandwich. My goodness. And all of their ice creams. I mean, just everything that they had was just absolutely fantastic. Last on this list, going back to the Too Sweet show, going back with Ayana Cruz 5 years ago. We were in New Orleans, Louisiana, and we filmed at the legendary Cafe du Monde. The beignets there, yes, there's beignets all over that city, but the beignets there are special. At least your mind makes them think that they are. If you don't know what a beignet is, it's a puff, like, I don't know, is it a pastry? It's just like a puff thing of dough, and you put powdered sugar on it, and then you eat it. Simple enough, but there's magic involved. There's voodoo involved in New Orleans. And I have to sneeze. I don't know if I'm going to. This light's killing me right now. And I'm keeping that in. I don't care. I edit too much. I'm on those damn computers, sometimes 24/7. I edit way too much. I don't want to edit anymore. So I'm not editing out that sneeze. It's staying on there. And if I have a follow-up sneeze, I'm going to keep that in as well. Anyways, Cafe du Monde is the last one on this list. Ayana was very young, and I don't think she knew the history of that place and how cool it is to actually film there. I've been wanting to film there since, but I have not been able to. We haven't been there, but we will definitely be filming there again. And great job to her, though. I mean, she was 11 at the time. So thank you to everybody on this list that we filmed with. Thank you to all the locations that let us film. And thank you for watching this and immediately hitting that subscribe button, notification button, hitting the like button, leaving a comment about your favorite sweet treat place. And we'll do this all again with another top 10 list or something, another top 15, whatever it is, in a couple days. Cool? Cool. I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching. I want to go charge my batteries. All right. Hang on. I'm going Sith Lord. I've been watching a lot of Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Ooh, now I'm a Jedi. Oh, Yoda. Ooh, now I'm a... Who had a blue one? Oh, Ben Kenobi had a blue one. And there's Rey's yellow, I think. All right, this is getting weird. Oh, there's Mace Windu. He's got the purple. And I don't know who had a sky blue one. That'll be me. Okay, I'm an idiot.